Hello, welcome to another daily devotional message on prayer. We've been talking about prayer as it has been pertaining to aligning ourselves up with God's will. But we know that we are imperfect creatures. At our best, we fail at least sometimes. How do we address our faults and our failures, our flaws and our faults when we fall short of the glory that God has set forth for us? What do we do when we do not meet the standard with God? Well, I believe according to Psalm 51, that's been right there below me, we can see how we can respond in a time when we have fallen short of God's glory. This is what David says in Psalm 51. He says, "Have mercy on me, O God, according to your steadfast love, according to your abundant mercy, blot out my transgression." First and foremost, what I saw here was that David is taking this time to appeal to God's mercy. This mercy is really the act of showing compassion to those who are in need, especially when there is a power to punish them. David realized that he had some errors in his ways. He had some sins. He had some violations with God that put him at the mercy of God, where God can truly punish him. But he wants to appeal to God's mercy. He wants God to show compassion to him because he is in need of something that he do not really deserve. But then not only that, notice in the manner of mercy that he is looking for is not according to the standards of this world. It's not according to things that are around him, but it's according to his steadfast love. This phrase, according to, it really comes into an agreement with, to be conformed to, or correspond to a particular standard, or corresponding to a principle or a type of authority. And so David is literally saying, Lord, I need you to withhold the punishment from me, but not according to anything else. But let it be conformed to the standard of this right here, your steadfast love. This they hold it fast to conforming to your unchanging and unconditional love for me, your people. And he also goes on, he says, also according to your mercy, Lord, blot out my transgressions. When I thought about this phrase or this word transgression, it really deals with the act of breaking a law, a principle, or command. David knew that he had broken a law that has been set forth by God, that he did not oblige by the commandment or the principle that God had already set forth. How do you respond? Do you have a prayer life that is willing to be like David, that can say unto God, Lord, look, I know I have messed up, but Lord, I need you to not um, use your power to punish me. But Lord, in agreement with the standard of your unconditional love, can you have mercy on me? I think this is the heart of David's in this prayer. It reminds me of a game that we used to play as a kids. We used to take each other's hands and we'll intertwine them and we'll be able to lock hands back and forth with one another, and we'll do it and we'll twist each other's hands back. And the stronger out of the two will gain the upper hand and will be able to cause pain and affliction. And if that pain got unbearable, we will beg for mercy. That was the name of the game, mercy. And when the individual that was at the risk of having pain inflicted upon them will cry out to mercy, the other one, the more powerful one, will be able or have the obligation of letting the other person go. It's in the same sense. God has the power to punish us when we do wrong. But when we beg for God's mercy, it puts us in a position to allow the God that is powerful enough to punish us, to put his power under restraints and show his steadfast love and give us mercy. Mercy is not that God just washed away our sins and does not deal with it, but it puts his power under restraints for the greater cause of his steadfast love for us. when he hears the cries of his people that are called by his name and hear the heart that is really reaching out unto him. And so I would beckon unto you that when you know you've messed up, reach out to the God that hears your cries and hears your heart and beckon him for mercy because of his steadfast love. According to the abundance of his mercy, ask him to even move beyond the punishment, but to blot out the transgression. I pray this blesses your soul. May God bless you and may God keep you. This is